Nova, what's up? Say what up. Yeah, she just got spayed this week and she's feeling a little sluggish. But I got to do what I got to do because I'm definitely not trying to be a puppy granddaddy. All right, let's go outside. Come on. So let's talk about this real quick. The consequences of making more money. You might have heard this is more money, more problems. A lot of people will say, hey, the more money you make, the more problems you're going to have. So why have more problems just to make more money? But I want to reframe that a little bit and say the consequences of making more money. What's typically going to happen? If you're a person that has made, let's say, $50,000, all of a sudden you're making $100K, what are the consequences going to be of that? And one of those consequences is that, first of all, you're going to have bigger tax responsibility. And depending on how you frame yourself and your business, or if you're earning that money off a salary, obviously you're going to have more consequences in the tax structure. And you got to prepare for that. It's one of the biggest bites that you can have. And depending on what state you live in California, New York, one of these blue states, you're going to have way more tax consequences than maybe a tax-free state like a Florida or something like that. Nevada, I believe, and also Texas might be a better frame reference for you if you do make more money. So you might want to think about that. And when you're in your pursuit of this, because we're living the blue chip mindset, and I want men to somewhat be ambitious on what they're trying to do, trying to better themselves at all times, and that includes financially. What is another consequence of making more money? The second consequence is that you'll have more people that you're responsible for. Whether you like it or not, you're going to be responsible for more people. More or less meaning society. Let's just take it as a situation where you're like, hey, I don't have any descendants, I don't have any children, I don't have a wife. That doesn't mean you're going to be not responsible for more people. Obviously, by taxation, you're going to be paying taxes to people who can't earn what you have. So now you're responsible for more people. What about this? When you don't have time to do things because you're out here pursuing your money and your goals, if you don't have time to do the normal things in your life, like clean your house or wash your cars, there goes the Porsche 911 right there. 911 looking bad. All right, what about these bad boys right there, the motorcycles right here? If you don't have time to do those basic things, what's going to happen is you're going to have to hire people to do those things. Like you're going to have to hire an accountant. You're going to have to hire someone that cleans your house actually better than you can do it. And it might be better to hire somebody because for the most part, you don't want to be cleaning bathrooms. You know what I mean? You want to be making money. You want to turn those opportunities into dollars. You don't want to be wasting time cleaning your bathroom. Even you might want to hire somebody to fold your laundry. You know what I mean? It just depends on where you go with this one. Many times if you make more money, you're going to have more vehicles. And then thus, are you going to take 3 trips to the car wash? Or are you going to take 2 trips to the car wash? Yeah, man, you're not going to do it. So you might have to hire somebody to come to you and do those things. You're going to have a better palate. So that means you're going to be eating better food. Do you have time to prepare that food? These are things that people have to understand. And sometimes somebody might hire a food prep person, a cook, or anything like that. Or they may have someone responsible in their family to do so, as long as they can keep up with the task. However, since you made more money is going to now go out. And now these people that you've hired, you're responsible for them in essence. Meaning they're going to pretty much expect a salary from you. And that's why they're working for you, to retain you as a client. You might hire a personal trainer or something like that to come to your house to help you with your fitness program. Thus, you're responsible for these people. And this is what people have to understand. You make more money, you have less time to mess around with, or you have less time to actually do those things that you would normally do when you were saving money or something like that. So you're going to hire these people to do these things for you. That's going to cost you money. So that's another consequence that people don't think of. How about this? The consequences of your family learning you earn more money. Now, they're going to be looking for you to give them some money potentially to help them out, or at least give them access to information, or maybe a job, you would hope, to help them get to the place where they need to be. Now, some family members are unscrupulous, right? Is that a word? What they'll do is they'll say, hey, can you invest in my business? All right, I'm looking to be an entrepreneur like you, but I don't want to work for you. What I'm going to do is, in essence, I want you to help me start my own business without a business plan, and then therefore give me the money so then I can only do what I need. I don't have to answer to you. Maybe you can make some money off of me if this business goes well. You're probably going to have to wait for years before you see a return on your investment. And you're not going to be involved on the board of the business making propositions or decisions. Just give me the money, right? That's what an unscrupulous family member would do. Many of them will see you as their ticket out. You won the lottery, you worked hard. However, now it's time to take from you, and you owe me because we share a blood lineage. You have to guard against those things. You got to learn to say no. And that's the biggest thing, consequences of when you have money or you start getting to that point. You got to learn the word no. You got to keep people at a distance. And if you can't say no, guess what? They're going to eat through your money really fast. Okay? Really fast. And it's going to be a painful lesson for you to learn. And you'll never get those monies back. The last consequence of making more money. Oh boy, women, okay? When you start making more money, you're gonna want better access to women. You're gonna be in a better neighborhood. So in essence, if you're in a better neighborhood, you can't be running around with the low-hanging fruit that you're used to hanging around with. So in essence, now you gotta up your standards, and you're probably gonna wanna up your standards. The money that you make probably can afford you an opportunity to date better quality, better looking women, and thus, these people will be attracted to you. Okay, you're gonna have a better car. You're gonna have better housing areas, or you're gonna have a better living arrangement. You're gonna have better access to restaurants that many people, when they don't have money, should I say I don't have money? When people don't have money, you're not gonna eat there. So let's say some of these restaurants that you might frequent, you might not frequent it because let's say a typical bill might be $110. Including your food and your drink. So you're probably not going to go to those restaurants. Well, when you get a little bit more money, one of the consequences is those $110 bills they mean very little. And so you can afford to splurge on that for yourself on a routine basis. And then you get better palates, right? We talked about that. However, now you get better access to these restaurants, and the women that you deal with also are going to require those things, right? Okay, more or less. You don't have to do it, but you want this access. But what's going to happen is those $110 dinners will turn to $210 dinners, and they still will be cheap. It still will be cheap to you, okay? You'll be like, that's no big deal, and you'll go ahead and do it. Now, the problem with that is they're going to expect you to do those things, and then once you do them, they don't mind running through your expenses, adding here and there. All right, now it's just a pair of shoes, then it's a pair of purse, then it's traveling with them, going to places and wine and dining them. Now, it's going to be cheap, but it's going to add up. And unfortunately, women today prey on men who make money. And over time, those men don't realize how much money they're spending on them. And as a result, they end up getting taken and their bank accounts drained. So that is a definite consequence of making more money. Anyway, check this out, man. Check me out. I'm at WonderCon in Anaheim. I had a fun time. Be yourself, fellas. Enjoyed this little bit of footage of WonderCon. And look, man, I had a fun time there. Check out what I saw. Have fun, and we're going to see you on the next vlog. Peace. Back on location. I'm at Comic-Con. I'm at WonderCon, not Comic-Con. I'm at WonderCon and checking out all of the stuff. Not really into comic books, let me just tell you. I'm just telling you, I'm not. But if you're not into comic books, you might be into some action figures or Marvel movies or any of that stuff. And every year this comes, it's been a couple of years actually because of COVID. Every year this comes, I come and check it out. See if I can grab something, pick something up, maybe from my childhood, maybe pick up something from my kids' childhood or something that they may be interested in, and all of that stuff, man. So it's good to get out, in the sun and get back to doing events, because it's been about a couple of years, maybe 2 years since we've had events. And you know, that's what the free agent lifestyle is about. I'm gonna go check out these food trucks, but this is a short video, probably gonna be a short video. I'm gonna go check out these food trucks and see what they got.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Ayy, coming down like precipitation. I ain't never met a limitation. Hater plotting my elimination. Gotta go to Google for the information. I'm a superstar, so I gotta shine. Top dollar be the bottom line. Bottom feeding dotted line. Turn your heart rate to a dotted line. Yeah, my zodiac probably dollar sign. Got the energy to win in my I'm feeling great. Got a date with destiny, focusing on my fate. I don't give a what you rapping, you been a fake. I'm everything that they ain't. It can't be, it won't be. Wanna see me fall, I can't go, I won't leave. Coming from the block with plain clothes and police. Straight up to the top with bankrolls and rollies. Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Ayy, 12 can't really stop, so I'm still pushing like a mosh pit. Ice dripping, think I'm hot. In a yellow bucket with the mop stick. I've been jugging jams like wholesale. Everything must go sell. Hitting with the old well, need 100 million on the low scale.
You can't go wrong with tacos. I think I'm gonna get the taco truck right here. Street tacos, it's gotta be on point. Street tacos are always on point. We're gonna go with the super tacos 3.